What's up, creepers, and welcome to Deathless Slices of Flesh. I'm Jason Sword, this is Ben Turpak, and this is a little bit of horror news, my friend.
I like it.
Look, I'm ready to talk about something. What do you know about the new Evil Dead movie that's been rumored to come out here?
If it's anything like the last new Evil Dead movie, I'm all in.
The 2013 Evil Dead?
I love that shit.
I fucking love it, too. I don't give a shit what people say. It is amazing, man. And I think we put it up on our Death List IG, which is better. And it was neck and neck from the original to this one, man. So
yeah, I love them both for different reasons. Obviously, the nostalgic young Ben who probably shouldn't have seen that first one early on in my life. Like, I love that one. I love the goofiness of it, the weirdness. You know, like, I love Bruce Campbell's performance.
I do too. I do too, man.
Man, the second one just cranks it up.
The
to
remake
11.
is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And it's just a bloodbath of fucking. It's great, man.
I'm a huge fan of any remake in any genre that doesn't do shot for shot.
I agree.
That pays homage to the original, but doesn't try and like match the greatness.
The
of it.
new Friday the 13th is another great example, man.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, you got Jason, you got Camp Crystal Lake. That's it. Everything else is fucking. Well, actually, back it up. Even in the original, because you didn't have Jason in the first original, right?
They kind of took the best of the first
It
three
did,
and put
yes.
it in one.
And I love that.
What I love about it.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Well, check us out. On my notes here, I'm looking at, man, it says we have learned earlier this month that Lee Cronin, who directed The Hole in the Ground, I ain't even heard of that movie.
Oh man, sounds like I got another film to watch.
All right, so is the filmmaker Sam Raimi has handpicked to direct the new installment of The Evil Dead, right? So,
wow.
Right. Bruce Campbell revealed that the film will be called Evil Dead Now, but then it looks like that has changed, where Campbell just came out and said Evil Dead Now is called Evil Dead Rise.
Oh, I like that.
That's not bad.
It's got a good ring to it.
It's got, well, that kind of, to me, that I'm more interested in Evil Dead Rise than
Yeah, that sounds good.
Evil Dead Now, right? But he said it's going to be a much different Evil Dead experience. He says it's a whole new ball game. No more Cabin in the Woods, which now I'm really fucking interested in because I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, he says Cronin's Evil Dead Rise won't feature the character of Ash, which is another fucking what the fuck, but that's okay. You know, I don't mind that. And presumably won't have any ties to the 2013 Evil Dead, instead telling a brand new story, all right, within that universe. Where are we going with this, Ben? So, you know, now I'm like, okay, so my mind immediately goes, all right, no more Cabin in the Woods, which is very different. The only thing that didn't have a Cabin in the Woods was Army of Darkness, right?
Yeah.
Which is a whole new ball game, just like they said. But where are they going to go with this, man? An urban setting? I mean, what would you like to see?
I'm going to say, since the original title was called Evil Dead Now, that one can only lead to the assumption that it has to be in current times. Bring it to the city. You can have a lot of fun in the city. Think about Jason Takes Manhattan. I know we're big fans of that film. Imagine what you do with some Deadites roaming the streets here, right?
Fuck, man.
Some stuff in a modern setting where some kids are like hanging out at a new condo on top of a retail store or something.
Okay.
Some hip, trendy kind of place.
Yeah.
And they unleash all hell. You know, like a scary Ghostbusters type situation.
Well, and I like that because I very rarely get scared in an urban setting. I don't know why. I mean, maybe Candyman back in the day did it for me a little bit, but majority of like urban setting horror, I don't get freaked out about, right? I don't know. Maybe it's because it's something.
It's that isolation of the woods, right?
Yeah.
You're out there by yourself. You know, there's no street lights. There's no police to call if things going to run amiss.
That is true.
Yeah.
And where are you going to fucking go, right? So maybe if they could do an urban setting and kill it, right? Fuck, forget about it, man. I'm all in on this. Evil Dead Rise, right? So now next question, do you go dark horror comedy like Army of Darkness, or do you go straight fucking just vicious horror like the rest of the Evil Dead films?
And this is for a brand new movie, or this is for TV, or what is this for?
This is supposedly a theatrical film.
Okay, the reason I ask is, what if they just jump off that Ash versus the Evil Dead success they had on the TV show, you know, and they just kind of come in that vibe with it?
Yeah.
Maybe they do, like make this a little bit more modern telling, funny, kind of, you know, like play off the fact that, because the character's not in it anymore.
No, Ash is gone.
So maybe they're trying to like gonna have that funny side with the new characters to get us lovable and liking these guys.
And great point about Ash not being there. How you got to win a whole new audience,
and
right?
that's what I mean. It seems to be, if you want to win over me as a fan, you better be either damn right bloody and awesome like we saw in 2013 with the remake, or you just better be funny and witty and charming so that I want to watch this thing.
Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah, it's got to be one. I'm very curious on how they go. I guess Bruce Campbell's got his hands in it. When he's commenting about it, he knows about it. I mean, I know him and Sam's tight anyway, right, and everything. And how was that conversation? That was like, yo, we're getting ready to do another Evil Dead. Bruce, we got nothing for you, buddy.
What if let me throw a curveball at you. What if it was Bruce's idea because he was busy filming like Bubba Hotep 2 or something?
Oh, God.
Right? It could happen. It could happen. It's
like
2020. I love that movie.
Did you really? Bubba Hotep?
It's hilarious.
Oh, fuck. I had to choke it down, man.
It's hilarious. Regular watch. I own it. I'll watch it anytime. I will watch it right now when we end this.
Okay. All right. You know what? Let me, one more thing on
It could be. Maybe he's just done with that character. Maybe he's hanging up, passing the torch.
I mean,
there comes a time when Robin England's like, I don't want to put the glove on anymore.
No, you're right.
So maybe.
And he is getting up in age. I imagine he's got to be in his late 50s, early 60s probably, right?
Yeah.
Probably. I don't know.
He's done a lot of other stuff, right? Briscoe County Jr. and all these wonderful things.
So yeah, they're great.
Maybe
man.
he just wants to keep exploring and growing as an actor.
Do you like or Ash versus Evil Dead?
I've started to watch a couple times, but each time I've tapped out of like the third or fourth episode.
I agree. I'm right with you. I don't know what it is about that show. I try to. I'm like, I'm a diehard Evil Dead fan, right? So,
Yeah,
I just can't do it. Hey, speaking of Evil Dead, I got to tell you one more thing. If you're watching this and this is summertime, Evil Dead is like on a circuit right now through drive-ins to the United States. Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2, yes. And it's you guys got to Google this shit. If you're watching this right now, we launched on Deathless TV on YouTube. Go look it up and see if you can find where this thing's playing. It's like through the Midwest. It's like in Illinois. It's like a traveling show.
Exactly. Yeah, Jason understands the expression as soon as you said that because he knows that we don't have a drive-in here in our wonderful state.
We're in Arizona,
which means I don't get to experience my youth again. That would be fantastic to watch those films together.
Fucking amazing. I've been to drive-in when I was growing up. I had it, but I never got to see something like Evil Dead on a drive-in theater screen. But fucking forget about it, dude. I'd be so into that.
Army of Darkness, 976 Evil. That was my mashup.
Whoa.
Saw that at the drive-in.
Really?
Yeah. Creature feature nights.
Dope, dude.
Yeah,
I will say I did see Friday the 13th Part 3 in 3D on and drive-ins.
That's pretty awesome.
And Poltergeist.
That's
by the
pretty
way.
awesome.
Yeah.
Poltergeist.
That scared the fuck out of me.
That's good stuff.
Drive-in is like no other experience. Kids, if you haven't seen it, kids, I say that. Well, I guess I will say kids. We're in our 40s, right?
Yeah.
If
it's
you
kind
have
of a novelty act these days. They put the little inflatable thing in a parking lot.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all anyone knows of drive-ins.
There's nothing better than going to the drive-in though and watching a horror film, especially if you got your
snuggle buddy.
Oh yeah. I would say your girl or guy, or whatever the fuck you got these days, and just enjoying that experience. Man.
I was talking about my dogs. I went for snuggle buddy.
Okay.
Someone that's not going to eat all my treats.
Good point. Hey, before we get out of here, I want to say, guys, go to deathlesstees.com. Ben, what are you wearing today?
Oh, look at this.
Bloomhouse socks.
This is the original. You may have seen this elsewhere. No, I doubt you have.
This
Only
is
on Deathless
that
Tees.
is true. Bloomhouse sucks. You know how we feel about them. And I am rocking my Cropsy shirt, man. I love Cropsy.
Oh, that's a good one.
I actually watched a good documentary on
design.
Cropsy the other day, man. So
Yeah, that's an interesting subject.
it is very interesting. True story, by the way. So deathlesstees.com. All right, guys. Thanks for listening to our Slices of Flesh. And we'll see you next time.